Hello and welcome back to Tyranny. We have the last torch key, which I will use over here. Hopefully it will unlock that last room for us. Come on, get over here. Anything else? I don't think so. It will be the green one. Oh, come on, you should be afraid of me. Oh, it has a long castle.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do. That one fucking hurt.
And what do we have here except for the sigil?
Hold up. There's something there.
Nice. Here. Whetstone and some dagger. Okay. Okay, we came from here. So I assume now we have to go back to Leafen's Crossing either way. Blade mark in Ashwell. Okay, so we don't really care about Leafen's Crossing. O'Hara. That's one thing. We need to find a way to the Stone Sea. How, I have no idea. I just hope it's not another bug that we don't know the way over there yet. I really hope. Now, where were we?
Sorry, I can't.
Yes, you can. Come on. Oh no, maybe you cannot. Here you can. I think this one should activate the stairs. I think. I'm not entirely sure how to get here. Other than that. Here everything open. The only thing left are those stairs here. The closest keystone we have is over here. So now we will try each possibility. It worked, but it didn't do anything. Oh, it's here. Thank you. So it's another sigil for line 3. Some bodies for us. The body seems to belong to a poorly disguised Horde member.
Trouble's afoot. That.
And we won't be able to go
Bleed
down.
out, you little shit.
Once per rest, okay.
Felt nothing.
We cannot go down here. Okay, so let's go back to the main chamber. God damn it. Let's go back to the main chamber. We'll exit in Leafen's Crossing. We'll talk to Lahara. Then we will meet with Blade.
Yes, I did cause that mess.
Okay, that's nice.
I did not see. I don't know my own strength.
Okay, go there. Unfortunately, the game pauses when I'm in equipment menu, and I really wanted to check out what weapon I have exactly. No, I have a special weapon, so I think it's fine. An artifact, I mean. What's that? A singe. Oh, it's a debuff from the Bane. I think we have a really powerful setup with those guys. I like it. Sure, Barry could be useful, but I'm afraid that he'll turn against us once I speak to him. You know, because of the whole betraying the disfavored and such. I don't think he'll take kindly to that. I could be wrong. But I don't want to try that. No, the less he knows, the better he sleeps. With uncut throat. Because as we learned throughout this adventure, we are willing to do anything for our survival. And I really like that. Because you wouldn't be this goody-goody person when the Warm War came. Where you had to do anything for your survival. Especially when we are responsible for more people than just ourselves. Yeah, this way. Okay, Lohar, where are you? Oh. Fatebiter, it's good to see you're alive. With all the commotion coming from the inside the Othos, Eldian was beginning to worry about you. He sent me to find you, should you return to Leithan's Crossing. Without the garrison here to protect us, the noises were disconcerting to say the least. Everyone here will sleep a little better knowing you have returned safely to us. Thank you for the information. You're most welcome. He bows and then runs off.
On it.
Okay, but I'm looking for the one Melita series. The fort, I guess. No, that's by the mark. Lohara at the fort. Okay. So yeah. Actually, I think we can speak to the old man first, since it's here. You want something? May the silence of peace and the jangling of rings both follow you in all things. Okay, you were so worried about me that you don't want to speak about anything. Understandable. Okay, back to the fort here. I wonder if we will get... Right now we have helmet, we have gloves and weapon that are artifacts. What about the armor itself? Wait by there! The blonde woman standing near the corner of the building cries out to you as you pass. I need your help! It's terrible! Her voice breaks and she wipes her hand across her eyes. My wife is dead! She puts her face in her hands and sobs. Poor Phaedra. She pulls her hands away, a fierce passion in her eyes. She was slain by the Bronze Brotherhood. This cannot be allowed to stand. I demand a Fate Panther's justice. I can find her killer, but how do you know it was the Brotherhood? The necklace! Her hand moves to her neck, tracing bare skin. She was wearing the necklace I gave her when he... She burst into tears. It was a younger man. Her words then tremble under her sobs. Sandro, she whispers the name in a lowered tone. He struck her dead and took the necklace. I was paralyzed. I froze and just watched. Her eyes well up as more tears overtake her. Bearing false witness can lead to even more murder. Are you sure it was Sandro and not some other Brotherhood mercenary? Oh, of course, I'm sure I would recognize Sandro anywhere. The angry tone in her voice rises. He and Pedra were friends once. They had a falling out years ago over some trivial matter. He must still be angry about it. I think he took the necklace as a token. You know how these mercenary fags are. I will be back after I find him. Kill Sandro and please bring back the necklace. The thought of those fags burning it. She rests her head in her hands and sobs. You can't let him get away with this. The Brotherhood's hideout is somewhere in Twin Rivers. Kill him and give me some peace. Sure, we'll see about that. You have returned! Lahara turns to face you, her body covered head to toe in charred hues, chest rising and falling under the strain of labored breathing. There's always more demand for iron than there's time in the day. She removes a set of heavy canvas gloves and balls her fists, the joints of her fingers cracking in unison. You did well, Fatebinder. Zdenia's capture put us in a difficult position. We're duty-bound to continue our work at all times, but there were plenty in the forge that wanted to use their hammers to pound Brotherhood's skulls, not iron. How might I be of assistance? I found the apprentice Garrick. I've already spoken to him. The young weasel thought he could find rare metals in the walls, did he? I'm more impressed that he returned with his life than anything he might have found. Thanks for your hard work, Fatebinder. You deserve a reward at least. I have brought you a few azurelif crystals. Perhaps you can use them in your work. She takes them from you with care, marveling at the uncut edges. These crystals. Fatebinder, my forge bound, and I can sure create something of power from it. Thank you. It is done, Fatebinder. As promised, I have forged you an item of great power. What item exactly? Like hell do I know? Nope. Eltian mentioned you might need some help. Yes, actually, that goat fucker Ratamon really made a mess of his settlement. Not only did he capture the head of our order, but he also killed several of my forge hands. She smashes her fist into a nearby table, launching several metalworking tools into the air. As much as I would love to personally track down the bastard, I'm duty-bound to stay and fulfill our commitments to the armies. I was going to send some of my own to tackle a few problems, but now we've barely enough hands to keep these fires stoked. If you've got the time, I could really use your help with a missing shipment. Tell me about it. She raises an eyebrow. Our last iron delivery was light. The Bronze Brotherhood has been attacking forge-bound caravans for years, and even though the ore is useless to them, they attack our porters just to spite us. Her face takes on a sour expression. I probably shouldn't mention this, but if you're going to be helping me, you deserve to know everything. There were some very important weapons being sent back to us hidden in that shipment. We need to repair them and get them back in the hands of the soldiers. My hunch is that killing our porters and taking their rations was enough. They would have no cause to lug a bunch of rocks back to their camp, and I don't think they knew the weapons were there. At least I hope they didn't. She scratches her jaw, thinking. Our man meant to travel through the dense forest of Deserter's March. We don't know his precise route, as our porters often improvise on the road to avoid encounters with bandits. I know that it isn't much to go on. I'm sorry. I know a spot in Deserter's March with known Brotherhood activity. That's a good start as any. It's certainly plausible that the porter moved through there. Then I'll go. Okay, we will meet with Blade and Mark. I think as last. We'll take care of the necklace and the shipment first, because you know those are two things we can complete in the same place, I think. Other than that, I don't know. Blade and Mark seems to be chill. He can wait for us a little bit. Do you want to trade? I have some stuff I could get rid of. Oh, there it is. So we can get rid of what exactly? Those are quest items, don't get rid of those. Of the purple stuff. That's for sure. And those things that are not special. Yep. Basically anything without the green text. This is heavy armor. Yeah, we'll get rid of that as well. Because we are not really using... Oh, we have paint-touched gauntlets. Also, heavy armor. Which is just perfect. Those I'll keep. This also. And this way we earn another 8 platinum. Platinum? Iron. Bronze. Iron rings, sorry. Forge bone hammer, yeah. We had those for a little bit. Oh, and also this. This one I have equipped. You don't have anything, you don't have anything. Yeah, only I keep some useless stuff in my equipment. In my personal equipment, I mean. Oh, never mind. So, let's go to the Twin Rivers first. Wait. Deserters marched. Twin. Oh, okay, so they are not next to each other at all. Sandro. Sandro. Of course he's on the other side, probably because there's a camp over there. Well, he might as well be dead. Oh, there's also a way through here.
Interesting.
Good job.
Sorry, I can't. See that?
No. But I see this.
Look at that! Future force.
Why do you always...
Can't do that.
Why do you always have to do this stuff?
Can't do that. Oh, that one fucking hurt!
Oops. Oh. Use the...
Once, Shadow Hunter steams as body bleeds and
Oh, she should get up. Okay, I don't know why she didn't get up. Let's give everyone some potions. Ah, interesting. What's this? What did I press
Sorry, I
for it
can't.
to appear? Okay. It's gone now. But yeah, let's save. Potions. Potions. Yes, I keep forgetting. You. So I'll also give you the bigger ones. You. And you. Let's use this. Yeah, we need to use those nice separator. We need to use those nice potions. Sandro. Hi. Stay back. I'm armed. Clad in the piecemeal leather, the sweaty man seizes you up, relaxing slightly as he reads your features. Leave me be, please. I'm sick and wish to be left alone. I don't wish to speak to anyone right now. You're somewhat oddly dressed for a Bronze Brotherhood mercenary. He looks down at what he's wearing. Oh, this! I'm not actually a Brotherhood soldier. He stops for a moment, gagging in reaction. It was the only way I could see to get out of Lithium's Crossing alive. They was trying to find me. I thought it best to disguise myself as Brotherhood sellsword and follow them. I found a dead brother and donned some of his armor. I didn't really have time to figure out how to put it all on, but it worked well enough to get me here. You seem nervous, not ill. Indeed I am. I can't stomach it anymore. I thought I would get used to seeing people die, but the Brotherhood and their raids, there's just no end in sight. He kicks at the soil, his hands idly playing with his necklace as his feet shuffle anxiously. I just want to be away from the folk of the crossing right now. I know we'll kill Dea's wife. What? You must be joking. I would never... His mouth moves, but no words form as he steps back a pace. It's a lie! His eyes dart about the many directions he could run. Tell me your side of the story. If you're innocent, you have nothing to fear. For a moment, it seems as though he's going to follow through and try to get past you. With a cry, he sinks to his knees. Please, I didn't do anything. May Kyra strike me down if I'm lying, he trembles pitifully. I didn't kill Phaedra. She did. It was Dea. You saw Phaedra die. Won't be forgetting it no matter how hard I try. He wipes it at his eye, his body shaking. It was Dea. I watched her kill her own wife. He takes several long breaths, doubling over in panic. It was during that last raid, when the brigands attacked. Why would Dea kill her own wife? How should I know? Dea was never happy with her, and she wasn't happy with that Phaedra and I were friends. Phaedra never should have married her. I told Phaedra it was a bad idea, but she wouldn't listen, and now she's dead. What could Dea possibly have gained from Phaedra's death? What any woman could gain. Land. Phaedra owned her home in Lithium's Crossing. Not many can make that claim. Why are you wearing Phaedra's necklace? This? He touches the simple turquoise medallion around his neck. It's mine! Phaedra brought it for me in Arden 10 years ago. Sandra looks at you. Did Dea tell you this was Phaedra's necklace? That's absurd! The necklace is a symbol of a friendship Phaedra and I had. Give me the necklace. I wish to fool Dea. Sandra eyes you with suspicion. She lies about me, so now I should lose my necklace? The one that Phaedra gave me? He grabs the turquoise medallion and runs it between his fingers for a long moment. Fine, take it. If it brings Dayat to justice, then it's worth the price. Okay, so now we will speak with Daya again, it seems. I think we'll finish this quest and then we'll end this part. You can walk through? Oh goddamn. Really? Okay. Sunset Spire, Defense Crossing. Off the road ahead of you, see a broad, placid lake fed by a river flowing from the north. A handful of fishing boats dot the surface, and the songs of amphibians linger on the cool breeze. A small pack of flightless birds wade in the shallows, plucking crayfish from the muck. It seems a perfect place to fill your water skins and take a rest. Setting down your heaviest gear, you take some time to investigate the area. You locate a broad, dry outcropping over the water that would make an ideal campsite. From your high vantage, you make out a huge flock of flightless picking through the shallows. Finally, you note what looks like a dark recess under a pile of leaning rocks to the east that suggests the presence of a cave. You take a deep breath and dive beneath the surface, making your way through the water into the cool darkness of the hole. As you swim along, you realize that the walls are falling away from you as the passage opens into a true cavern. You carefully break the surface, only to find yourself in a cave dimly lit by thousands of bluish-green stars, bioluminescent fungi. You turn at the sound of cloth shifting against stone and see another brave traveler in the depths, an 8th fisherman in tattered clothes with a basket and spears. You make your way to him, and he offers to lend you one of his spears if you only stop disrupting the water. You climb onto the stone next to the old man. As the water stills, you see it fill with glowing ovoid that move beneath the water. Find a pair that move together. The old man coaches you and aim for the space between. Following his advice, you're able to spear several of the semi-luminous fish, long pale creatures with overlapping carapace plates. After securing enough fish for a meal or two, you bid the old man farewell and return to the surface. The lake cave creatures, pale fish with bioluminescent organs above their eyes and overlapping carapace plates, cook easily enough, though their rubbery texture seems an acquired taste. You find that their luminous bulbs can be saved, however, and may be useful in alchemical compounds. We did a good thing, yay. It's not happening often lately. She was somewhere here, if I remember correctly. I wish you guys could run a little bit faster. Just a little bit. Have you settled my blood debt? Dea's voice trembles, her body weary from sobbing. The killer has been eliminated. Here's the necklace. My love, you are avenged! She claps her hands over the necklace, holding the trinket to her cheek. After a moment of silent thought, she takes a deep breath and looks at you with a smile. And you almost got away with it. Away with what? What do you mean? She gives you a puzzled look. That's preposterous. I couldn't. Dea's face turns from flushed to stoic in the blink of an eye. She folds her arms before her and smiles. will mount me sideways. I thought I had gotten away with it. She looks down at her feet. Can't blame me for trying, though. A slight smile crosses her lips. You know, Fatebinder, with Phaedra gone, I have inherited everything she owned. Perhaps there is something I can offer you should you decide to leave things be. First, I have a few questions. Really, what else could you want to know? Why hail a Fatebinder when you were the one who murdered your own wife? I thought that would have been obvious. If I was the one who flagged you down, you would be less likely to suspect I was the one who killed her. I was hoping you'd just take my word for it and kill Sandro for me, but apparently he didn't have a mind to keep his mouth shut. Why did you kill her? Living with Phaedra was insufferable, always so happy and smiling, like nothing bad had ever happened to her in her entire life. It drove me crazy. I was happy with her at first, but over time it wore me down, and I couldn't take it anymore. I wanted to show her that life can be mean and cruel, so she would stop smiling all damn time. The dead do not smile. Well, why kill her now rather than earlier? I wasn't originally planning on doing it myself at all. Phaedra was supposed to die when Kairos' armies came to Lithian Crossing. That was the only reason I actually married the little halfwit. I met Phaedra in the Bastard City. It didn't take long to learn that she owned a sizable piece of land. I courted her for a while, and then Kairos invaded the Tears. By that time I had Phaedra right where I wanted her. She was desperately in love with me and wanted us to be together forever. But she wasn't willing to marry me just then, so I stayed with her as we traveled around, eventually settled here. Kairos' forces followed soon after. Her armies quickly occupied Lithian's Crossing and subjugated the town. Phaedra was gravely injured that year. I didn't think she would survive to see the next season, so I convinced her to marry me before it was too late. She agreed, and for a time I thought it would work out in my favor. She'd be dead and out on the town. But obviously she recovered. Thanks to Sandro! He wouldn't leave Phaedra alone. As her friend, he was determined to nurse her back to health. And the fucker succeeded! Over the course of a few weeks, he destroyed my years of planning. So you had to change your plans. I thought of many different ways to remove Phaedra from my life, but none of them were good enough to absolve me of any potential guilt. When the Bronze Brotherhood attacked, I figured it would be a good way to disguise my involvement with her death. But Sandro saw me. That little worm ruined everything. I had to deal with Phaedra's body before I could chase him down. By the time I was able to locate him, he had put on some Bronze Brotherhood armor and was following them out of town. Why was the necklace so important to you? It's not really. I just wanted it as proof that Sandro was dead. I was going to keep it around as a trophy, a reminder that in the end, I won. Sandro told me of a interesting and different version of events. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Fine. As you probably now know, Phaedra was the granddaughter of Lithian, which means she essentially owned Lithian's Crossing. Every month she would collect from the merchants and use the rings to maintain the market areas for their use. She only ever collected enough to cover the needs of the marketplace. She never considered that we could use those rings too. I told her to raise her raise, that the merchants could afford it, but she refused. Those filthy merchants all live better than I do. There are other ways to make rings. You only say that because you're a Fatebinder. People practically throw rings at you to solve their problems. She tips her chin defiantly into the air. Now that I own this town, I can charge whatever I want. I can finally have the life I deserve. The only thing still in my way is that one, Sandro. Can we just kill her? I cannot save right now, so I've heard enough. You disgust me. That's unfortunate. She slides her hand up to her ear, pulling from her hair a long, slender pin. Brandishing the makeshift weapon, she throws herself at you.
You have no hope!
You really tried to kill me.
That's how it's done!
Really? Okay, so we're gonna end this part here. So for now, thank you very much. Stay alive and see you soon. Bye.